Capcom officially dominates gaming. They're happy to announce that Capcom, after technical discussions with their partners at Microsoft, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, and of course the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 will both release on Xbox One. Although they will arrive in 2025, they're going to be having tons of information for us to be on standby with. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a massive W. If anything, this still goes way under the radar when it comes to gaming in totality. Capcom is giving us in-between content with their best game right now. Literally, Street Fighter 6 is at peak, at prime performances, at the most entry levels competitively, casually, viewership-wise, content-wise, crossover-wise. There's just so much what Capcom is doing in totality. That's not even mentioning their other games, Monster Hunter Wilds, etc. Like, this is just fighting game aura aspects, and this is amazing. I don't even know, let alone fighting games, nobody's doing this. At least this much content, you know. It's basically all brand new multitudes of games, especially if you're new generation. These classics are going to be brand new games. But what Capcom is doing exactly with Street Fighter 6, with Marvel vs. Capcom Classic, with Capcom Fighting Collection 2, with also, you know, the SNK collabs, and of course, like City of the Wolves. I'm pretty sure a Street Fighter character is going to be in there too, a massive Street Fighter character. When you have all of this happening all at the same time, it's possibly record-breaking, on top of them having the biggest event with the most entries in terms of EVO, and then being there, EVO, the #1 spot with the most entries, while EVO breaks the records of esports, gaming, and competitors. Like, that includes FPS and everything. Fighting games are still going way under the radar with what they're doing, and it might be a good thing, to be honest. We possibly too mainstream might be like too, like, I don't know, just like the way other games are getting at times, you know, whether it's Fortnite or Call of Duty. Maybe fighting games are right in the right spectrum right now. Although for this channel, we always want more awareness on fighting games, we also want the right type of awareness. And this Xbox aspect now is going to give the right awareness. Now, there is a massive question when it comes down to Xbox with a Capcom and the collections coming over, right? Of course, if you haven't seen the other videos, make sure you check those out, and make sure you know, jump in, tune in, drop a comment in between, because trust me, man, we have tons of videos like this, and we love having discussions, and we do get back to your comments, and you all are a massive voice in what's going down. Like, we use this channel to spread awareness, to fight, and to also like plead our voice to bring Xbox, and like to tell Xbox to be on Twitter. We're on YouTube, we're on Shorts content, TikTok, and we're doing that throughout all of our content to be like, hey, like, we want fighting games like this. We need Xbox in this rotation. Now Xbox joins this rotation, and it is massive. If you've seen it in the other videos, you heard me talk about like why it's so massive for, you know, this to happen. And these are all going to be active servers. Like, it was already going insane, you know, viral wise, when we heard that these collections are coming out, especially when they're like such a short time announced. Like, literally, Marvel vs. Capcom comes out like in like 10 days or something like that. And then you have the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 coming out in 2025. So possibly when the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 comes out, that's when the official Xbox releases are going to happen too. Again, we don't know if it's going to be on Game Pass, but this is huge because we're a channel that has always spread the passion for this, similar to other fighting game creators that really do content like this. But guys, you all have been a huge help in the community tab, also with the polls. And so get involved, man. Stay subscribed to us, and let's have conversations, and let's keep embarking on this journey where it's the best fighting game era ever. Like, this is literally peak fighting games right now. And so them winning on Xbox, they said after discussions, it brings a lot of things happening. I think Xbox will probably have the most casual audiences and the most casual gamers, which is huge for these games because a lot of people are going to be new to these franchises. At the end of the day, everybody's going to love Marvel at the end of the day, right? Marvel vs. Capcom, everybody's going to love that game. Everybody already knows what Capcom entails in those games, depending on who they're bringing and what they're doing afterwards. You know, we don't know if we might get an MVC 4. We don't know. But MVC 2, you know who's in there in that collection, in that roster. So for those that are really choosing these games, of course, people are going to love like the super casuals that have never played this game, especially younger generations or OG that just never really got to touch this game. These are active servers now. We're going to get console versus console. We're going to get PC versus PC. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's not cross-platform, but there's still going to be a lot of people playing these games. These are brand new games for the most part, especially how much they do in fixing certain things that are broken, right, at the end of the day. This is huge. Like, I mean, I just cannot say how much and how grateful I am for this, because this helps spark so much interest in a lot of games. If Microsoft can finally like put aside, because there's a lot of like aspects as to why Microsoft wasn't agreeing with this. And now if Microsoft could really agree to this, it has to do with a few things. It had to be that our voices did matter, guys. You all commenting, you all watching the videos, me saying these videos at times, sometimes going on massive tangents, sometimes rants, sometimes just breaking down actual facts and just bringing them all together with my thoughts. And this is huge for us, y'all. This can inspire multitudes of collections, and the more collections we can get that are actually active on servers, right? We could always play these games on emulator. We could always get these games however y'all get these games. You could have the physical disc, the OG aspects of it, Dreamcast, all that stuff. But we could never like actually have this with online servers where we're, especially in today's online gaming, like online gaming has evolved so damn much. So to see this and for them to be like, yeah, like we're coming to Xbox now, depending on how in depth the actual servers are, right? Like, is it only Xbox versus Xbox, PlayStation versus PlayStation, Switch versus Switch, and PC versus PC? We don't know. But one thing we do know is that this is the utmost legendary, like so much, so ballsy, so out of this world risky in the coolest way possible. Because they could have done this and we don't know if they were going to flop or not, but they see the feedback because we love it as actual FGC, you know, part of the community. So they don't know what they're doing, but all they're saying is, you know what, if no mainstream were to ever pick this up, we're giving all back to fighting game players. And here you go. This is a lot of content coming from people that are literally at their peak in gaming right now, literally. And so the Xbox, like just closing it down, letting us know that it is coming down. Now, again, these are coming in 2025, but it could be strategic. Like what I said earlier, it could be strategic because the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is coming out in 2025. Now, they just announced it, but the Marvel vs. Capcom is literally coming out digital. Now, if you're getting physical, it's coming in November, but digital is coming in like literally like, I don't know, like less than 2 weeks. And so the Capcom Fighting Collection coming in 2025. This just came out in 2022. So they are on fire bringing a lot of these back. And I'm more than like sure that these servers are going to be way better in these actual installments of classic collections. I don't even know how often this has been done when you're having a collection like this with online servers. Like, you're going to be facing people. You're not going to be facing AI. There's going to be nothing else, no computer. Like, you're going to have people that actually have reaction times and parries and actual combo sequences and things you can do. Online training, casual matches, ranked matches. That's a lot of content for people that have never played these and for people that are like just OG vets in these games, which is like somebody like myself, old as dirt. But then you have the younger generation going down. That is insane. This does help out, hopefully, inspire people like Mortal Kombat, inspire people like, I mean, who else? There's so many people that commented in my previous videos. If you haven't, get involved over there, man. All these collections that we have named that people would really want. And I'm sure that somebody, I guarantee you guys, if we continuously push this and we let people know, we let companies know, devs know, like how much we really, this is how we want our gaming to be. I'm telling you right now, they're going to take notes. Somebody else is going to want to drop a collection. At the end of the day, it's a business, guys. So these guys are going to want to make money. And I think the first one to possibly step up to that play is going to be Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is the only one that I've seen that is a shell of itself right now. And I know they're possibly the most money hungry, you know, at the end of the day. They love their money. They would charge for anything. They just want anything that's a cash grab. And I love Mortal Kombat. I'm a huge fan. So I know how much they love their money and their cash grabs. So if Mortal Kombat can look at this, guys, and they're thinking that these collections are going to be successful, and they hear the voices, they're watching the videos, they're watching stuff like this, and they're listening to you all's feedback, I'm telling you, we can get collections on a lot of games that really made Mortal Kombat in the first place. And like what I said in the previous video, I said like Ultimate MK3, I said Shaolin Monks, you know, MK2, the OG, and then MK9 remastered possibly. I wouldn't say like MKX because there's still like a full online server of it. But games that don't have online servers, for sure MK9 has to be on there because it's definitely not available anywhere online anymore unless you buy it like a key or you buy it physically. So due to the Freddy Krueger essence, if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So Xbox picking this up, is huge. It graduates the audience is one. I feel a lot of, I myself have an Xbox. I play everything on PC, but the only other console I have is Xbox. I used to have PlayStation 5. I don't play it as much. I left it in my other room now. But in terms of around me now, it's just my Xbox. So if I know a lot of casual people, especially since it's affordable, right? It's gaming at an affordable rate. I'm assuming at least a lot more of the casual audience is on Xbox. So Capcom and Xbox or Microsoft in totality finally agreeing to something. It is later bringing us this. I feel the servers are going to be so large now. The talk of these games is going to be so large. The content possibly revamped, depending on what's really new. If people can figure out new things, right? New strings, new combos, new essences of the game, or whatever's been added, right? Whatever type of content has been added, or just OG games just getting relived again and revamped. And I wouldn't say like brought out from the dead, but just like something where games that were not going to be as known to everyone now get to be in that light and be able to do stuff. It's crazy. These are collections, right? When you think of collections, you think of like a Mega Man X collection, right? If I'm going to go a Capcom example. When we do Mega Man X collection, right, you look at it, you're like, well, you can't play online. Like Mega Man was never online, but it's collections are always made like that. They're just made for the game itself, not really for the online experience. These games look like they're going to have a heavy altitude on bringing an online experience and to definitely market something. What's next for these games is what they're both doing. I'm thinking Street Fighter 6, of course, possibly going to be pre-planning already for year 3, seeing what they want to do. Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm more than sure, at least to some extent, they're looking at Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Regardless, I think they're going to see how much do people really want these installments, how's it going, and then on top of that, you have the biggest inspiration, which is going to be another fighting game franchise. Pick this up and be like, you know what, we want classic collections too with online servers, just so people can have in-between content to enjoy, because the legacy players exist in these, and then you also have the newbies in this game, and the newbies will respect it a lot more if they can get into these collections, actually have servers and learn and do things, especially on the go. Switch is massive for picking, like Switch gets mad props too, right? Let's not just be like, oh, Xbox is now and then everybody's dominating because Xbox. No, Xbox is just finally smart, I would say. If they want to make their money in between a lot of these gaming releases, depending on what's on Game Pass, what's on not, if they want their money also, it's smart of them to finally pick up these collections, these collabs and everything like that. But Switch is also was very smart because these are games that can hold up really well due to the art format and due to just how OG they are, right? At the end of the day, they're not heavily graphically inducing. So Switch picking these up early was massive for on-the-go gaming, on-the-go online gaming docked, or you want to do couch gaming OG style. And then on top of that, now that you have Xbox and PlayStation PC, you plug in your arcade stick, your hitbox, everything like that. Now you got yourself a full experience of like actual fighting games while playing online. This is crazy, y'all. It is crazy. Like, I'm so pumped up for this. Like, can somebody in the comments like just let me know how excited they are, please? Because this is crazy. If we had a Tekken collection like this, I would lose my mind. Tekken Tag, you know, just Tekken 3. If we had anything else that was Mortal Kombat and Tekken for sure should take note for sure. But any other fighting collection too, I'd still be tripping, man. But this is exciting news. They win. It's over. I made already 4 videos with different announcements each time, from the MVC announcement, the collection, and then I made it from like just what they're doing in terms of announcements, how they're doing it, videos. Then I made Capcom Fighting Collection 2 announcement videos. And then I made like how they're just dominating in totality, all the stuff they're doing with collabs and bringing up SNK again. And now we have this that they got Xbox. It's over. It's over. Somebody do the it's over Vince Carter meme, man. It's over. Capcom, not even in just in fighting, in gaming in totality, y'all. I'm so excited. They're winning. Games need to take note. Content is what we want. The best content. They're giving us the best content. And Capcom Fighting Collection 2, CVS 2 is in there. That's crazy. Anyways, y'all, I just wanted to spread how much like I am excited, how awesome this is, how much we need to keep pushing for this, and how much you all matter on this channel too, because I make the videos, but you are the ones that could be the voice also. Together, we can really, no matter how small you feel like your voice is, like every comment counts, every like counts, every community tab, every involvement does count. Because I'm passionate about this. I use this as a platform to try to get some of their attention at times. And sometimes they do pay attention. I did Mortal Kombat stuff where Warner Brothers games did get their attention. And they hung out on our stream for a while during the Omni-Man release, during the actual release of Mortal Kombat. So guys, please keep helping out and I'll help you out. I keep spreading the awareness, man. This is huge for us. Huge for fighting games. What's known to be a niche, but yet making the biggest moves in the world. Literally. Gaming's not even doing this right now in terms of content. It's definitely held behind something like a paywall or something. This is a lot for a game that's in its utmost prime right now. This is not 10 years later. Street Fighter 6 just passed their 1-year anniversary, man. So a lot of content in between, a lot of crossover collabs, especially with Terry and everything like that. SNK coming around, and then with the, of course, City of the Wolves. It's crazy, man. Fatal Fury gonna come up too, man. Y'all let me know what's up though. I appreciate y'all. Man, I'm excited, bro. Xbox finally is here with us now. They agreed. They say, you know what? We need it, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.